Right, so Mr. Mumbo Jumbo recently released a Hermitcraft video where he made some sort of typing machine in Minecraft using redstone. And it's a very good video, like his Mumbo Jumbo, of course it's a good video, I recommend it. But there is a specific part that had me scratch my head in confusion because I don't understand some of his decisions. And that is the way that he wrote letters. What? What is going on here? Like, what is up with the K? The J is just an L. Like, it's just a weird, like, messed up hell. Like, everything here. Like, look at the M. What the hell even is the V? You gotta wonder, like, is it that difficult to write letters in Minecraft? And the answer is not. Even with the weird template he's using of a 5x3, which, why didn't you just go with 5x5? But whatever, like for the machine, I suppose it was like to save resources. Let's go with a 5x3. There's some letters that he got correctly. Like A, B, C. Just like very standard letters to do. But then we get to the D, which he has put in a lowercase because I think he couldn't make it in an uppercase, and I'm here to tell him that this is actually a very stupid, like, I'm not sure why you don't just, that's it, that's all it is, Mumbo, that's your D. It really is just that simple, right? Then we continue with like regular letters like E, F. Then we get to his H, which he has done in lowercase for some reason. And of course, like, it's very easy to make an uppercase H. I don't think I have to really explain this one. But the reason for the uppercase H actually comes later, which I cannot wait to get to. But just do the H like this, right? No need for lowercase. Even with the reasoning that you provide later. Let's just fix poor J. It's been completely butchered. Just turn it around, Mumbo. It's that simple. And then we get to K, which I really don't think should have been that difficult to make. Like, the first design is to just do something like this. Like, that's an uppercase K. Like, everyone recognizes that. Like, you can see that. It's not an H. No one's gonna mistake it for an H. That's a K. It really is just, that's a K. Like, what's up with this? And then we get to M, which he has done like this. I don't know what kind of like enchantment table symbol that is. You can just, right, like, it's a bit, like, it's not the greatest letter, but it's still like, bam, 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 right? Like, that's still, like, from a distance, you can still see that it's an M. That still works. But if you really wanted it, like, I suppose M is one of the hardest letters, whatever. The N, I do agree. Like, I tried to do it uppercase, doesn't work, so I'll give it just, like the lowercase. That's an N. Who cares? Q is another letter that I agree. I tried to do in uppercase, doesn't work. So lowercase is just, it's fine, it works. It's pretty easy. Then we get to R, which is also done in lowercase, which I suppose can work, but you can also just do this. Like, that's it, that's all it is for the uppercase R, and it looks already much better. Like, some people are gonna say, well, that looks too much like a K, but like, the K is very clearly different. Like, you don't get them mixed up by just looking at them with the T, which for some reason he's done in lowercase again. He's done this kind of weird, like I don't even remember. But Mumbo, 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 Mumbo. That's all you do, man. That's all you do. And then, like the U, we get to my favorite one. Not my favorite one, but like another one that just kind of baffled me. The V, which was this weird, like, he did the bar again. That was just like, I'm breaking everything. Just like weird when you could just do something like this, and it perfectly gets the point across. That is a V. No one's gonna say like that's a U. That's a V. You can see it clear as day. That is a V because it has the weird like boom, 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 you know. And then W, which is a tricky one. Again, we can just use like what I've done for the M, just do like this. It's not the greatest, but it's still like, you know, you kind of get the feeling of the W. And no, by the way, for those of you that doesn't help, that just looks like an X, which we're gonna get to. For some reason, Mumbo has done an H for the X.
And then this is X, which definitely looks like H. But H I've done as a non-capital. That's over there.
That's not an X. That's an X. You just had to break the 2 blocks, and now you can have your uppercase H over there with an uppercase X over here. It's just that simple. And if you want a bit like, I mean, I guess that also kind of works, but I prefer this design personally. Then we go to Y, which I don't even remember how we did it, but you can also do like this for Y, and that works. And then Z, which you just do like this for, and bam, that's it. That's the alphabet, Mumbo. That's all it is. That's all you have to do. Look at that. It's almost all in uppercase, with just a few lowercase letters. It's already so much more readable than whatever you did for first the K, the M, the X being an H in disguise, the V being whatever, the T being lowercase for some reason. If that's the easiest letter to get aside from the I. And the J, of course, the J, which I actually did justice this time by making it the right, you know, direction. It's really that simple. Mumbo. Please learn your ABCs. I beg you.